Hello, YouTube. How are we doing? It's Wednesday. That means it is chemistry time here at Taylor Tutors. So I just thought I'd pop in and see you guys for a quick 10 minutes before we start. So what's going on tonight? Well, I've got two web classes. I've got my year one web class and I've got my year two web class. So year one is at 6 o'clock, which is in about 10 minutes time. And year two at 7 o'clock. So you know what, we got plenty to get through tonight. Year one, we're looking at some redox, some oxidation numbers and so on and so forth. And year two, what are we looking at? I forget. Oh, enthalpy. So we're doing a bit of a review of year one enthalpy and starting to look at what's going to be expected in terms of year two enthalpy. I might sort my screen out. I'm a little bit kind of way off kind of kilter. Let's have a look, see what we can sort this out. There we go. That's a bit better. So yeah, how are we doing, guys? If you've just started A-level chemistry and you're in year 12, if you're moving into year 13 A-level chemistry, then what can I do for you? I'm here for the next 9 minutes. If you've got any questions at all about starting year 12, starting year 13, what to expect, what the difficult topics are, anything at all, just give me a shout. There's a bit of a delay on here, but as soon as your comments are up and running, then I'll answer them. Bonjour, Jacques, I am going to say. Not Deku. I used this for A-levels in 2018. I start my second year in uni like in a week. Oh, that's awesome. So how are you getting on at uni, not Deku? What are you studying? I'm interested to find out. So your second year in uni. I'll tell you what, I'll be honest, second year, a little less fun than your first year. Your first year is more about finding your feet, kind of getting involved with all the societies, obviously, if you're into that kind of thing. But second year, it does get a bit more serious, doesn't it? Is year 13 as hard as people make it seem? Not if you go about it right. I think if you're methodical, okay, if you consolidate as you're going along, it's okay. So year 13 chemistry is actually all right. There's probably a little bit more volume depending on your exam board. AQA, there's certainly more volume. But it's just being organized and consolidating your year one. Wherever you can find links between year one and year two, find them. And that's what's really good about our web classes, our live classes that do that. Okay, so we consolidate, or, you know, if you're year 13, come to the year 12 web classes or live classes and you find out, you know, or you remind yourself of what you're supposed to know from year 12 as well. So yes, it is more challenging, some of the content, but like I said, it's about being organized and you can absolutely do really well at it if you're organized. Okay. Can I make flashcards on what we think we need to know for A-level chemistry, TT style flashcards? The thing is about flashcards, they only really work if you make them yourself, because what we recommend is with flashcards, and we did this with our revision kit last year, is that if you make flashcards and it's just, you know, stuff you need to remember, if you draw like a stupid picture on there, just a little memory hook, and that's personal to you, flashcards are much, much more effective when they're personal to you. And that's not us kind of getting out of like doing flashcards for you. Genuinely, they are much better when you make them yourself. Biochemistry, awesome. Yeah, I had a few mates when I was in uni doing biochem. They're doing really well now. One's still in research, working in Cambridge. Another guy is editor of a biochemistry kind of like not magazine. He's an editor for biochemistry papers, official, like, you know, academic papers and stuff like that. So there's all sorts of different avenues you can go down with biochem. First year was a breeze, harder than A-levels, but easier than it seems. Yeah, I think first year in uni is almost like a big leveler, what they want to do in uni, because everyone's come from different backgrounds, different schools, doing different exam boards. They want to make sure everyone's got this solid base level of, in your case, biology and chemistry and stuff like that. So yeah, it is a bit of a breeze your first year. It's a bit of a jolly, which it should be. You should enjoy yourself. You worked hard for your A-level. That's the way I see it. But yeah, second year, they do ramp it up. So be prepared. So yeah, in like 6 minutes time, I'm going to be starting that year one web class or year 12 web class, basically talking about redox and how important that is. So if there's any year 13s watching this, redox is massively important in year two. You've got to have a really, really good handle on it, because you're going to be coming across it in all sorts of different places. Transition metals, massive topic, loads of redox. Redox titrations, again, loads of redox. Electrochemistry, loads of redox. So loads and loads of stuff. So just be prepared and make sure, and I've put this in the starting year 13 chemistry guide, make sure you know your redox. You can spot an oxidation number from 20 paces. All right. So it's really, really important. And of course, half equations as well. But we're not going to do anything so difficult tonight. We're basically starting redox. You know, if any year 13s are in the year 12 web class, it's just a simple review. And if you're year 12 in the year 12 class, then I'm giving you a bit of a heads up as to what to expect. I'll teach you it like that. Okay. And you'll be all over it when you do it in class. No, Jaku, year 12 is by far the end of redox. It was just a taste, just a little taste of redox in year 12. It's going to wallop you around the back of a head like an angry teacher with a big textbook in year 13. All right. So can you make a PDF end of topic questions like there on Biology TT Content Guide provides, instead of just a past paper? We are working on that, Zed. So right now I'm collating all the questions from previous specifications and the new specifications, and I'm putting together what I'm going to call my classic question packs for the end of each topic. And I know Rich Thompson's doing the same thing. So they're going to be appearing shortly. I'm really busy at the moment recording videos for AS chemistry papers. I want to get those out and done, dusted first. But yeah, end of topic questions. I'm going to pick like the classic ones for each exam board that come, like, you know, that appear more often than not. So they're going to cover everything in that topic, but they're the classic style questions that you're going to come across. Okay. Yes, they can throw you curveballs. There's no way I can predict those, but in terms of the types of question that come up all the time, I can certainly predict those. So going by experience, I'm going to be making classic question packs for every topic. And yeah, just watch this space in the TT course for some new changes. Speaking of changes, we've just put some cool new menus in the TT course. That's really cool. So, you know, at the top, you've got a brand new menu that lists all the different kind of videos and links to all the different videos as well. And then each topic's got its own sub menu, which is really cool. So we're just implementing those at the moment. So keep an eye out for those. And we're just making life a little easier for you guys, linking the course, the content course with the exam guide course, and so on and so forth. So yeah, loads of really exciting stuff coming up. And then October is when we start doing our proper web classes. So very shortly, we'll be basically putting out a list of all the different topics for every single week between now and the middle of March, what we're covering in every web class for, you know, what it is, about 20 weeks worth of web class. So you can see really clearly what we're doing and when. It's not going to match exactly when you do those in school, because that's just impossible, because everyone, you know, each teacher does things slightly differently. You do these topics in different orders, but you know what? It's the kind of classic order. We're going to kind of do it in not necessarily specification order, but you know what I think is the most logical order to do things in. So sometimes you might be in a web class or live class that's you know, before you've done a topic. Sometimes it might be a review of a topic you've already done, but you know what, we can't accommodate everybody, but you'll see those and you can register for those. And yeah, those will be up to the middle of March. And then it's revision time. We get serious, really serious, because from March, hopefully you should have finished all the content. Okay, if you're going to stand a chance of, you know, making a good fist at revision, then you need to be revising from the end of March, really. Okay, if you're going to finish late in school, okay, get ahead of the game by using TT, because you know it's no good just finishing your last topic in A-level chemistry in the middle of May and then your exams in June. I mean, you got no chance of revising that content, have you? So try and get finished at the beginning of March. You can't alter what they do in school, but you can alter what you do. You can control what you do outside of school. So that's my advice to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to make a move. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to open up my live class for my TT subscribers, those of you that are in the year 12 and year 13 starting courses. Then I'm going to be joining those very, very shortly. And if you're not part of that, I highly recommend you do. They're free web classes, free course, free web classes all month. Okay. And like I said, it's only for subscribers then come October. So if you've got any questions about starting year 12 or year 13, then get involved. And if you want to get involved, you can sign up to those courses for free on the TT website, starting year 12 chemistry, starting year 13 chemistry. And in there That's where you can register for those live classes. So if that's you, I'll see you in a minute. If it's not you, sign up and hopefully I'll see you in a minute or next week maybe. Okay, so between now and then, do well, work hard, and I'll see you next week.